In recent days, the biggest buzz around Manchester United has been the sight of Lisandro Martinez back in training. After months on the sidelines with a torn knee ligament and a successful surgery, his smooth recovery has allowed him to return earlier than expected. For United, this isn't just good news, it's massive. Because Martinez isn't simply a defender, he's the architect at the back, the man who dictates play and brings steel to the heart of the defense. Yes, Luke Shaw has filled in admirably. But the return of the Argentine warrior, born in 1998, is more than just a reinforcement. It's a huge psychological and tactical boost. His presence gives United extra bite, extra confidence, and helps finally solve that nagging shortage of quality options in both defense and midfield. With Martinez back, the Red Devils suddenly feel a lot stronger, like a side that's just been handed a new set of wings. Cast your mind back to that painful moment against Crystal Palace earlier this year. United were in control when Martinez threw himself into a desperate tackle to snuff out a dangerous attack. He got the ball, but at a heavy cost. Grimacing in pain, he immediately signaled for a substitution. The stadium fell silent, fans and teammates stunned. The medical team rushed on, and after nearly 5 agonizing minutes, Martinez finally hobbled off, greeted by a thunderous ovation from every corner of Old Trafford. Tears rolled down his face, as if he already knew how bad it was. From the way he landed, the way he clutched that knee, many feared the worst. And they were right. A torn ligament. Football's nightmare injury. Not only did it mean the end of his season, but it also cast doubt over how it might affect the rest of his career. Too many players have fallen to that same cruel blow and never rediscovered their best form. And the timing couldn't have been more brutal. Before that cruel twist of fate, Martinez was arguably United's most consistent and in-form player. He had just scored a vital goal in the 2-2 draw at Anfield against Liverpool, produced a stunning strike versus Fulham, and even set up Bruno Fernandes with a delicate assist to seal victory over Rangers in the Europa League. What made him indispensable wasn't just his defending, it was his vision. At just 1.75 meters, he wasn't the tallest center-back, but he played like a giant. With his crisp passing, sharp reading of the game, and fearless forward runs, Martinez became a central cog in Ruben Amorim's system. He wasn't just stopping attacks, he was starting them. A shuttle center-back, always carrying the ball forward, pressing high and ensuring United stayed on the front foot. Lisandro Martinez's absence left a gaping hole in Manchester United's spine. Without him, the team lost its balance. Painful defeats in the Premier League piled up, often caused by defensive errors and shaky moments from goalkeeper Andre Onana. The midfield, too, looked short of control. With no one dropping deep to carry the ball out from the back, the creative burden fell heavily on Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, and Manuel Ugarte, players whose strengths lie elsewhere, not in dictating the rhythm of play. Yes, United still managed to reach the Europa League final, but the truth was clear. Ruben Amorim's system took a heavy hit. That's why it's no exaggeration to say the Red Devils have been desperately awaiting the return of their World Cup winning general. 7 long months have passed. Now, at last, the wait is over. Martinez has officially returned to Carrington, and with him comes a surge of belief. For United, his comeback feels like a gift. With his superb ball-carrying ability and pinpoint passing from deep, the team suddenly looks sharper, stronger, like a predator with a new set of claws. Martinez brings back the confidence and stability that's been missing. Ruben Amorim himself has always underlined how much the Argentine means to his project. When Martinez first went down injured, Amorim admitted, "I think it is a serious situation. Licha is really important for us, not just as a football player, but as a character, especially in this hard moment. Now it's time to help Licha." Now that he's back, Amorim will once again unleash Martinez in that unique shuttle center-back role, constantly stepping out from defense, moving into midfield, even popping up around the edge of the box to create or score. With no marquee midfield signing this summer, United have had to adapt. Bruno Fernandes has often been forced to drop deeper into central midfield, a role that limits his impact around the penalty area. That's where Martinez becomes invaluable. His ability to push forward and launch attacks relieves pressure on Bruno and the others, opening up more options in the final third. In Martinez's absence, young Lenny Yoro stepped up admirably. The teenager showed maturity beyond his years, but being right-footed often made things awkward. In certain moments, his passing angles became limited, leaving gaps on United's left side. It was a reminder. As good as Yoro is, United still badly need Martinez back. Because Lisandro isn't just a passer, he's the metronome, the connector, the man who links every department on the pitch. Look at his stats, his heat maps from last season, and you'd be forgiven for forgetting he's even a center-back. Martinez often operated higher up, almost like a left-sided central midfielder. At times, it felt as though United didn't have a conventional left-back or a classic midfielder, because Lisandro was doing both. Ineos had asked Ruben Amorim to maximize the resources at hand before splashing out on reinforcements. And now, after 3 difficult opening games, Martinez's return feels like a rescue mission for his manager. To Amorim's credit, he has been outstanding at unlocking his players' full potential, constantly rotating roles, emphasizing versatility, and challenging each individual to discover new strengths. We've seen Mason Mount pushed into advanced partnerships alongside Matheus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo. We've seen Patrick Dorgu dropped when he struggled, with Diogo Dalot, a right-footer, used out of position on the left. At Old Trafford these days, no one's place is guaranteed. But now, with Martinez back in the mix, Amorim gains a weapon that changes everything. The Argentine shuttle center-back can once again step into midfield, carry the ball, and create opportunities further up the pitch. That allows Bruno Fernandes to push higher, closer to where he's most dangerous. And with the captain freed to join United's trio of expensive new signings, alongside the ever-energetic Mount, the Red Devils suddenly look ready to explode in attack. I can't ask Manchester United players to be aggressive and then tell Licha not to play with fire, Ruben Amorim once said. The important thing is, he's never out there to hurt anyone. He's simply committed, every single game. Those words reveal just how highly the manager values his Argentine centerpiece, because Martinez brings more than just tackles. He brings rhythm, he brings progression, he brings chances and even goals. That's why this comeback feels so special, even with Luke Shaw performing well and youngster Aiden Heaven improving week by week. United have defenders, yes, but fitting seamlessly into Amorim's system requires someone like Martinez. He won't be pushed into midfield, his frame and dueling style aren't made for that, but leave the butcher in his natural role, and he'll make the whole machine run smoother. With the system clicking, United's results will inevitably rise. His return also ignites healthy competition, pushing every player to reach their maximum. And that might be the true gift of Martinez. His presence elevates those around him. Now, all eyes will be on whether he can quickly regain his sharpest form and continue redefining the role of the shuttle center-back under Amorim. If he does, Manchester United's future suddenly looks a lot brighter. Because sometimes it's not the tallest player who stands the tallest, it's the one who makes everyone else look up.